Hello, my name is Cromwell de Guzman, and this is my final project. It is a sound-activated lights using an Arduino, a potentiometer, some basic red LEDs, some connecting wires, some resistors, a breadboard, and of course, the sound detector microphone modules, or at least it would have used those, but when I ordered that part online, it never arrived in the mail, so I replaced the sound sensors with push buttons, and it seemed to work out just fine. But before we take a look at the code, here is one of my drawn circuit diagrams to show off all of the wired connections. So now let's go ahead and take a look at my code. As you can see here, I just have all of my variables listed, and then we initialize everything in the setup. And in the loop, the left value takes into account whether or not the left sensor has detected any sound, and the same thing goes for the right side. Then it goes into all of these if statements. And what they do is, if the left value is high and the right value is high, then that means that there is no sound being picked up by either sensor. So all of the LEDs should be switched off, and as you can see, they have a value of low. And then it moves on to this next case, where if the left value is low and the right value is high, then only the left side lights should be turned on, while the right side lights should remain off. And as you can see here, I added a little delay to simulate an echo effect for the sound. And when sound is detected from the right side, then the left value should read high and the right value should read low, which outputs the opposite of what we just saw earlier. And when sound is detected from both sides, then all of the LEDs should be switched on. And that's the end of my code.
And while my project doesn't have any sound sensors, I can still do a demonstration using the push buttons. So what this potentiometer does is it turns the Arduino on and off. And as you can see, the Arduino is turned on. What these potentiometers do is they're supposed to toggle the sound sensitivity of the sound sensors. So if there was sound coming from the left end, then the right sensor would not be able to pick it up. So assuming that there is sound coming from the right side, then only the right side lights would be able to turn on. If there was sound coming from the left side, then the left side lights would turn on. And if there was sound coming from in between, and both sensors were able to pick it up, then of course all of the lights would turn on.
And I think that just about wraps up my presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.